Hi, I'm Dan.
And I'm Liza. And today we're gonna experiment with cooking in a dishwasher.
Yeah, that's right. You may have seen YouTube videos about dishwasher salmon. That's been out there for a while. You wrap salmon really tightly in foil. You want it to be airtight, little liquid, little seasoning, and you're basically poaching the salmon in your dishwasher.
But why limit yourself? Which is why today we are gonna throw all sorts of crazy things into Dan's dishwasher, see what happens.
We'll start simple, some jasmine rice with chicken broth. Very important that you seal everything. That's the one takeaway here for dishwasher cooking. We're gonna be using a combination of ball jars and sous vide bags to make sure everything is sealed nice and tight.
Jumbo sea scallops, white wine, and garlic.
Mushroom and Swiss omelet.
Korean beef bulgogi.
1 artichoke.
A medley of eggs.
Spinach and garlic.
Cockles and beer sauce.
Poached pears with a splash of bourbon.
Hot toddies in a canteen.
And Liza, just for good measure, a lobster tail poached in butter.
Let's cook.
So I spoke to this woman, Lisa Casali. She's in Italy. She actually wrote a book called Cucinare in Lavastovili, which means cooking in a dishwasher. She's a big proponent of this. She says it is not just a gimmick. She says it's more environmentally friendly. You're already washing dishes anyway, that it doesn't heat up your kitchen in the summertime, and that it's a great way to cook foods that get cooked at low temperatures without having to stand over a pot for hours. So I was very interested to try it and find out if she's right. Now, Lisa Casali recommends cooking at a minimum of 150 degrees Fahrenheit in your dishwasher. My dishwasher only tops out at 140, so that's a bit of a concern. Will it be hot enough to cook the food through?
Yeah, I think 140 degrees is definitely high enough temperature to cook something. And so there are things in there that I think will definitely come out successful, but I think we're gonna have a couple failures. I'm pretty confident in that.
All right, Liza, so the omelet and the rice were total disasters. We've scrapped those already, but...
Disasters.
Yeah. But there's some options here. Where should we begin?
If you can see, most of the shellfish did open up during the wash and dry cycle. So, you know, when the shellfish open up, it means they're safe to eat. So let's try that. Let's try them first.
Mussels first?
Yeah, curried mussels first.
Okay.
They melted to the sides of the mussels. I think overall, I'm pretty sad. I think I went in thinking 75% would be pretty edible, and it turns out maybe less than 25% of what I thought is actually edible.
Well, that is fascinating, if not delicious. These mussels have atrophied. That is what's happened here.
Wow. Let's try the cockles. It's kind of like melty and...
Not so good?
Not so good.
1, 2, 3. Uh-oh.
Whoa, not cooked at all.
So one of the big questions coming in was, will the dishwasher be hot enough to cook the food through? And now, looking back, we can see clearly that the answer is no, it will not. So miraculously, the cheese and the broccoli cheese didn't melt, even though we had it on the lower rack. So that's a pretty big disappointment.
Yeah,
and
a
the
surprise
artichoke too.
Yeah.
Let's move on to bulgogi beef, Liza.
The flavor's good, a little rare,
Yeah.
but it's nice.
But, you know, some of the foods were just a hair off. Liza's shrimp with the pesto was really nice. You know, that lobster, I left it in the tail because I was afraid of overcooking it. I thought that would slow the cooking process. Instead, it slowed it too much. I think if you split that tail and took it out of the shell, it cooked very nicely.
Spinach in a bag?
Pretty well cooked.
Pretty well cooked.
Turns out there's a reason why they cook s'mores over a fire.
One thing I was most excited about was this beautiful sushi grade tuna that I had poured into a jar with olive oil and a little sesame oil. That was the scariest thing coming out of the dishwasher. It had these little pearly fat bubbles surrounding it. It looked like it had inherited a disease in the dishwasher. It gave me chills looking at it, but it tasted okay. I don't know what happened in the process, but yeah, that was kind of a freaky thing. I don't know if I'd want to try that one again.
I don't think we were too ambitious. I think that, you know, look, if we had a lab and weeks and weeks to cook in a dishwasher, we could probably refine our recipes just a tad. But I mean, what's the point? Don't cook in a dishwasher halfway. Don't be like, oh, I'm just gonna cook, you know, dishwasher salmon like everyone else ever has. No, I mean, I'm glad that we rolled the dice and managed to not destroy my dishwasher in the process. All right, Liza, bourbon poached pears.
That's pretty good.
These are really nice.
They're actually great.
This might be the best thing we cooked.
It might be.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it is.
You know one thing you can wash it down with?
Hot toddies.
That's right. Whew. Is there anything in here but whiskey? That will get the job done.
Maybe that much water.
Yeah. Poached pears and hot toddies in your dishwasher.
Winners.
A+. And we only had to kill 4 dozen shellfish to learn that.